Tony D and Little Joan, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant and New Haircut on Deaf, a drama movie about a deaf woman who's in a relationship with a hearing man and they have a baby. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 17, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I just got the cover for Pineys book 18, so it should be dropping soon. Might be able to get it out by Monday. Yeah, it should definitely be out by Monday. I still got to do some stuff, but the editing's done, the cover's done. Just got to do that back cover. Oh, that's going to be fun. All right. So this feels like a very personal movie. So I would definitely endorse this. This has got a lot of intricacies in it because the plot of the movie involves this deaf woman who has a baby. And then I think the baby can hear and her husband can already hear. And it's kind of like she's being left out because she's deaf and she's different from the two of them, even though her husband of course knows sign language and they talk fine and everything. Written and directed by Eva Libertad. Let's see. Yeah, I don't recognize any of the actors. So I feel like this is a very personal movie, right? So here he's testing the baby's hearing, and she's watching and like feeling like he wants a baby that can hear. Like, what difference does it make to her? She's deaf. And it was about a 50-50 chance that they would have a deaf baby. And I guess she was born deaf. And now it kind of alienates her in her own family. And so they're dealing with the consequences of that. Kind of interesting. I kind of like it. And it's not like, this is a two-dimensional thing, like, somebody hates deaf people or anything. It's her and trying to deal with this. It's like, I had a kid, but now it's like, who am I to the kid? But I think this would probably end relatively positively. I think probably the ending is, she teaches the baby, sign language, and eventually the baby, just accepts who her mother is. Just that her mom's deaf. I mean, obviously, if you grew up with a deaf family member, you probably know sign language like the back of your hand. It's interesting, too, because her husband does the sign languages, but he says the words as he's signing to her. Which I guess is something else he's probably used to doing, around people who could also hear. So, little touches like that. So I think this will be a decent drama. Okay, here's the write-up. Angela's deafness raises concerns during her pregnancy regarding connecting with her daughter. Post-delivery partner Hector. Post-delivery? Oh, partner Hector. Supports her as she learns to mother in a society lacking adequate accommodations for the hearing impaired. Now you're kind of making it woke. Now you kind of described it like a woke way. Why do you got to go there? Why do you got to turn it into a social justice thing? It's just her dealing with her baby being different from her, which I imagine would. I mean, either way you slice it, right? If she could hear and she had a deaf baby, then suddenly she would have to learn sign language and be aware of all the various, deaf people things. So, first act, she's in a relationship with Hector. She's very happy, and she's having a baby with him, and it's all going great. She's a little worried about the baby, but, second act, she has the baby. And now it's sort of like she's dealing with mothering the baby, and the baby can hear. Now it doesn't say that in the description, but that feels like what it's coming through in the trailer. And then again, I think at the end it'll be, I don't know, it's a European thing, so it might end with a lot of ennui. Oh, will I ever accept my baby who could hear? But I'm kind of feeling a little bit more positive than that. Although I got to say that description, what are you doing? What are you doing? Uh, yeah, it's why do you got to word it that way? As a total fail on the description, bad synopsis. I think the drama is in that her baby might be different from her. That to me is where the drama lies, and that's what you should say in that. Not the world doesn't have enough hearing impaired mothering institutions or whatever. Like, that's not it at all. It's a personal story. God, what do I got to do? Everything in the movie industry? Anyhow, I don't know. Would I see it? Maybe. I'd probably see it on streaming. I mean, back in the day, this would have been a movie. I'd say, oh, let's go to the art house down at the Ritz in Philadelphia. I don't want to go to Philly anymore, though. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more video. Today is Friday. My schedule's all screwed up. I'm trying to keep things straight in my head. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to do the live stream. Probably start about 1 and do it then. Because Sunday, I'm going to be at Snouts and Stouts Brewery in Hamilton, New Jersey for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. So probably after the talk, I'll come home and do a quick live stream, a second live stream, just to go over the box office of Superman a little bit, because I know we're all very interested in that. So tune in to the live stream at a different time, way different time, different day, different time tomorrow. Hope to see you then. We'll see you in the next one.